Hello Gemini, welcome. Today we are doing a tarot for two readings. So this reading looks at a situation from two different people's perspective. I've got the two decks here. So this could be your relationship with each other, or this could be a situation that you're both involved in. Obviously take it how it resonates for your situation, and take whichever column of cards resonates with you. So we're going to have a look to see how each person sees the situation, where they're coming from, how they're going to react to it, where their mind's at, what they're thinking about, the action that they're going to take, but also how they see the other person in this situation, maybe what they're projecting onto the other person, if it's not necessarily true that is the other person. So let's get started, Gemini. As I say, just take it how it resonates for you and your situation. So we have how they see the situation. We've got the Five of Cups versus the Chariot. Let me pop you out the way there, Gemini. So we've got the Five of Cups versus the Chariot. So that's how you see the situation. Your reaction to the situation, Ace of Cups, Justice card. What you're thinking about is the Page of Cups versus the Seven of Cups. What you're projecting onto the other person, or how you see the other person in this situation, King of Cups versus the Nine of Pentacles. Just move that up so you can see those a little bit better. There we go. And action you're going to take is the Wheel versus the Emperor. Sorry, hang on. Right. Just trying to get all your cards in for you. I need to set some markers out. I need to set some markers out. Right, okay. There we go. Okay. And then the underlying energy, we'll get a bit of a clarifier for these in a minute. We'll just have a look. Underlying energy is the Three of Pentacles versus the Tower. So these are what's sort of motivating us. Okay, so Gemini. So I'm going to go down, I'll go down the left-hand side first. So this person then is coming from a point of view of the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration. It's the work card, it's the collaboration card. This is where two or more of you kind of get together, you put your resources, you pull your resources in order to create something. It's Pentacles, so it's material stability. This is our kind of our long-term growth and stability and our material security. So the situation, as you see it, there is some emotionally, there is some kind of disappointment with this. There may be some sort of missed opportunity, possibly. And your reaction to this is the Ace of Cups. So this talks about maybe possibly moving on to a new opportunity, looking for a new cup, looking for something else that is going to give you the opportunity to build some kind of emotional connection, emotional contentment and emotional happiness. So in your mind, you're already kind of engaging with whatever this new opportunity is. So I think there is a disappointment in the situation, but the reaction is that there is an Ace of Cups here. And the Five of Cups does often talk about, while there is disappointment and possibly an element of crying over spilled milk, the gift of the Five of Cups is to turn around and see the two cups that are full. Turn around and see what is left in the situation, the opportunity to connect with something that is emotionally fulfilling. If we can turn around and see that, the opportunity in the situation, that is disappointing, then there is an opportunity to kind of grow and move on. And I think you're possibly seeing that. You are seeing that there is something in the situation that can be salvaged. There's a new emotional connection, something that has the possibility to engage you emotionally. And with the Page of Cups in the mind, this is kind of what you're thinking about. So you are actually thinking about picking it up and taking a good look at it, engaging with it. This could be a small offer, making a small offer to somebody. But ultimately, I mean, there is the thought there. How you see that the person is the King of Cups. So this is at the King. The person emotionally is very controlled. This could be talking about an emotional partner. So you could see this person as somebody who is your emotional partner. But this could also talk about somebody who is emotionally very controlled. It could be King is fixed. So it could possibly be a Scorpio that you're dealing with, maybe. But I think certainly you project, I think the reason for this emotional disappointment that you've got in the past is because I think that emotionally you did connect with this person. They were some form of emotional partner in crime for you, but there this may now have sort of descended into possibly some form of emotional control. Okay, we'll come back to the action shortly, what we're going to do. So on the other side, so this person on the left hand side, we've got the Tower. So the Tower talks about breaking us free from the structures in our life that are impeding growth. These are structures that no longer promote our growth. These are things that we've outgrown. So this could be a job, this could be a relationship. But the Tower kind of comes in unexpectedly and a lot of the time, but the Tower breaks us free, and the purpose is to kind of free us up so that we can then move on to something that is more in line with what it is that we're trying to do. Okay. So so they are coming from a place of sort of destructuring and destabilizing things that they've outgrown, and kind of shedding those structures that have possibly sort of kept them back and stopped them from growing. They see the situation as the Chariot. This is moving forward. This is swift movement forward. The Chariot talks about combining two elements together. So this could be two parts of the self, or this could be the self and another person, or, colleagues, or however it resonates. But this is bringing two things together and controlling them and getting them to point in the same direction, move at the same speed. This is coming together and working together. And when you get that synchronization and that harmony, you get swift movement forward. So the other person sees this as an opportunity. Whatever's going on with this situation is an opportunity to move forward. Their reaction to the situation is justice. So this talks about feeling as if it's deserved, maybe. Feeling as if you want to do the right thing, or acting from a place, right action. This is talking about doing everything that's best, that's justified. This can be karmic justice, it can be legal justice, so this could be maybe going through the courts, or but the reaction to it is to try and be fair and balanced and give everybody their just desert. So this is talking about doing what's right and what's fair. Mentally, there is at the Seven of Cups, there are options for emotional connection, but the Seven of Cups, this can talk about confusion because there are so many options. So I think there may be some confusion here while they are looking at destabilizing and destructuring things in the past that sort of stop them from growing. you know, and through doing that, they are managing to move forward swiftly and fairly and justly. I think there is a little bit of confusion here possibly about what it is they actually want. There may be too many options, and this is leading to confusion somehow. How they see the other person is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles talks about material self-sufficiency. This talks about not really needing anybody else. This talks about, you know, being able to do what you want when you want, being sort of materially totally independent. This could also talk about the single person. So if this is a relationship, it could be that they see you as somebody who is already kind of split off, broken away, and is now pursuing a single life. And certainly looking at this, I think with the emotional disappointment, your reaction is to kind of go and seek and look for a new connection, and you are sort of thinking about engaging with that. Okay, so what are you going to do? We've got the Emperor versus the Wheel of Fortune. So the Emperor can talk about control, it can talk about structuring things. We've got the Three of Swords, and we've got the Six of Swords. So this is moving away from loss and grief and moving on to a better situation. The Emperor talks about control. The Emperor, this could be work. This could be kind of, if you've got some sort of professional or work, if you are a boss of some description, this could be kind of throwing yourself into that, maybe, or maybe throwing yourself into your boss at work, maybe. But this is whatever this control and this structure is that you're trying to bring in. It's going to be in a way to sort of move on from the disappointment and the grief and the pain of you know, kind of the loss that you've been through. So there is a moving away from that, and that's being done by some kind of controlling of the environment. As I say, that this new connection, it may be with a boss or somebody, an Aries maybe an Aries in your environment that you're looking to go towards. But if this isn't a kind of a romantic reading, if this is a work related reading, then this could be talking about setting up your own business as a way to sort of move away from the pain and disappointment of you know, of what you've kind of experienced, this sort of disappointment here in the past. Okay, so the other person then, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So this talks about things going in your favour, turning events to your good, you know, what's going on. We've got the King of Swords and we've got the Three of Wands. Okay, so we've got, so Wheel of Fortune then talks about turning events in your favour. This talks about turning a page. It's a new chapter. It's a kind of an up-leveling of your situation. So this is the situation improving. This is a new chapter, but this is going on to better things. And this is coming in with the King of Swords and the Three of Wands. The King of Swords talks about clarity, logic. It talks about moving forward with your mind, understanding what the truth is and kind of chasing after it. King of Swords could be an air sign possibly, so there may be something with an air sign. This is actually specifically, this one is Aquarius, King of Swords. It could be Libra or Gemini possibly. Gemini could be you. Really taking control of your thought processes and your logic and your mind and your clarity and your understanding, really kind of getting a hold of what the truth is that we see in this Justice card, this sword that she's got, and using that to move forward. And you've got the Three of Wands here as well. So I think there is a level of expectation possibly. There is a level of clarity that you expect. There is a level of an improvement in your situation because you've kind of done the right thing. Because there is some kind of justice coming in for you, that you feel that this is justified. then you're expecting, there is an expectation here of good things coming in for you. Whatever this up level is, this upshift, this change in events, I think there is an expectation that it's going to be clear. There's going to be a kind of a cutting away of the things that don't suit you, and I think that whatever this up leveling is going to be something, there is an expectation that this is going to bring something for you, and it's going to be something good. Okay guys, so I'm going to leave that there, I think. I hope you got something from this. If you did, please do click like, and if you'd like to see the other styles and formats of readings with the other themes and content that I do, if you click on the subscribe, and you'll see those as they get uploaded. Thank you very much for tuning in today, Gemini. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Bye bye.